King Charles III's recent cancer diagnosis has shaken the world, not only as a devastating personal challenge, but as a significant moment for the British monarchy. Diagnosed with a serious form of cancer, Charles now finds himself at the crossroads of his public responsibilities and his personal well-being. At 75, after a lifetime of preparation for the crown, this diagnosis forces the monarch to confront the ultimate equalizer: health. This new reality, one that every human faces at some point, does not spare even the most powerful, casting a sobering shadow over the grandeur of his position. Despite the gravity of his condition, the weight of leadership does not allow the king to retreat entirely from public life. His illness adds to the immense pressure of royal duty, demanding that he continue to maintain a composed and dutiful persona in the eyes of the public. For someone who has spent decades under scrutiny, leading one of the world's most visible institutions, the question arises: how much longer can he uphold the facade? Even in his frailty, Charles embodies the heavy mantle of leadership, balancing ceremonial duties while silently enduring a battle that many can relate to but few understand in such a high-profile context. This diagnosis has broader implications than just for the king himself. It reverberates through the royal family, the government, and the people of the United Kingdom. Charles's health brings Prince William, the next in line, ever closer to the throne, a transition that may happen sooner than expected if Charles's condition worsens. As Charles faces treatment, William has already stepped up, assuming more responsibilities and preparing to take on a role he's been groomed for his entire life. The possibility that Charles may need to step aside is not only a personal struggle, but a pivotal moment in the monarchy's history. This uncertainty surrounds both Charles's future and the broader direction of the royal institution itself. The news of King Charles's illness has also struck a chord with the public on a deeply human level. For decades, royalty has symbolized invincibility, but the image of Charles grappling with his own mortality serves as a poignant reminder that no one, not even a king, is beyond the reach of life's challenges. This glimpse of his vulnerability might stir feelings of sadness and empathy, especially as many ordinary people understand all too well the struggles of battling illness while maintaining life's duties. His health battle prompts reflection not only on his reign, but on his legacy as a father and grandfather. Known for his long-standing dedication to environmental causes, Charles has fought for decades to use his platform to advocate for the planet. Now, as he faces the twilight of his reign, he must consider how his illness impacts his life's work and his family. Will his legacy be defined by the policies he has championed, or will it be overshadowed by the illness that might cut his reign short? Moreover, his battle with cancer introduces the dilemma of whether to continue his duties or step back, an agonizing choice that many people facing serious health conditions understand all too well. The king's decision, whether to fight through his illness while continuing to fulfill his obligations or to prioritize his health over the throne, mirrors the struggles of countless individuals who face similar choices between work and well-being. The very idea that a monarch, whose life seems distant from ordinary struggles, faces this same harsh reality evokes a deep sense of sadness and perhaps even anger at the impartiality of fate. His illness has also placed the spotlight on the resilience and unity of the royal family. With Charles potentially unable to fulfill his public duties, there is mounting speculation about Prince William stepping up to assume a greater role in representing the monarchy. This shift has brought the future of the monarchy under even greater scrutiny, as the family prepares for a potential transition of power that could arrive sooner than anticipated. How much of the future monarch's responsibilities will William assume while his father battles illness? How will this shape his leadership style? There is a bittersweet universality to this moment. Whether royal or commoner, cancer spares no one. Charles's journey through this illness highlights how even the most seemingly invulnerable figures in society can be brought low by something as universal as disease. This is not just a story about a king, but about the fragility of life itself and the quiet heroism required to face it. In the end, King Charles's fight with cancer is not just a private battle. It is a public reckoning with the burdens of duty, health, and legacy. His story invites reflection on our own challenges, on how we balance personal well-being with the responsibilities we hold. As Charles's illness plays out on the global stage, it serves as a somber reminder of the limits of power and the strength it takes to endure life's hardest trials, something that, in the end, unites us all.